before I forgot. Okay. Exam tips for essays. So first question will be on chapter 5. Okay. Things about how it been made, what are the property of the enzyme. You need to know lah, semua benda tu kamu kena hafal. Okay, need to know. And then the second one, okay, also need to know a bit what are the factors affecting the enzyme. Tu semua tu kena tahu lah. That's why I say it's everything in that chapter. That is a very short chapter. So everything, the concept in chapter 5 is asked in the first question. Okay, now second question is on chapter 3. Okay, the main focus are on the hypotonic, hypertonic, and isotonic concept. Okay, dia akan bagi situasi and then you explain what will happen. Okay, yes. And then you also need to know about passive. What are the difference between passive transport and active transport? Okay, so that is the only tip I give you. Tak ada dah, no more, don't ask some more. Okay, let me start teaching before the Zoom ask me to stop teaching. Okay. All right.
So the tips that you gave.
Yes.
Teacher, the tips that you gave just now is for section B or section C?
There's no section C in this paper.
Oh, only section B.
Okay, it's only until section B. So we decided that we omitted one essay question, which is a section C. Okay, all right. So now let me just finish this off. I think this one very straightforward, very quick. How do I enlarge this thing? Okay, now look at this comic over here. Okay, it say here. Now, if your enzyme is a coffee lover, this is how they will ask for their coffee lah. Okay, I'll take a latte, medium, no bigger than that, hot but not too hot, and with extra foam, not that much. Just a smidge of cinnamon, more than that, too much. Okay, do it again, or I'll denature if not perfect. Okay, so again, if enzyme is a human being, it will be the most picky coffee drinker ever. Okay, it will want this and then, okay. All right, so there are several things that will affect your enzyme action. Okay, first is the temperature, the pH, the enzyme concentration, and the substrate concentration. Oh, I got it mixed up. Okay, now in this part, you need to know how the graph look like. Okay, how to explain the graph also. Okay, so now first one is how the temperature affect your enzyme. Okay, let me just close this thing. Okay, now so if you look at this part over here, let me draw. I want to draw green color. Okay, now you look at this graph over here. This is a graph. When I make my this is a graph on how the temperature affect the rate of reaction of an enzyme. Okay, if you look at this first part over here, okay, let me explain this first part. Okay, part 1. Okay, part 1. Okay, now here the temperature is low temperature. Okay, so at low temperature, the rate of enzyme, okay, is very low. Okay, because the kinetic energy, the substrate and the enzyme is moving very slow. Okay, their kinetic energy is slow. But as you increase the temperature, this one increase temperature already. Okay, their kinetic energy will increase, the substrate and the enzyme. Okay, so when they have a lot of energy to move around, okay, we say they will have effective collision. Okay, effective collision, and we say the rate of reaction will increase. You see the graph, the rate of reaction increases. Okay, understand the first part. Now, what happened when it reached this peak over here? Okay, when it reached that peak, okay, we say that the rate of reaction is at the maximum level. Okay, cannot go any higher anymore. Okay, this is the maximum level, cannot go any higher, because that is the enzyme optimum temperature. Okay, the optimum temperature for that enzyme, okay, it's this one. For example, this one is the optimum temperature. This temperature is the best condition for the enzyme to work. So for your enzyme, most of the enzyme in your body, okay, have the optimum temperature of 37 degrees Celsius. Okay? And then let me explain, this is the second part. Okay, now the third part, why is the graph going down? This part, the part 3. Okay, now part 3, you see, as the temperature increases, for example, this is 37, right? If you further increase your body temperature, you have a fever, right? You have a fever, your fever is until 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, have you have a fever like that before? Now, you will feel so uncomfortable when you have a fever. You know why? Because your enzyme cannot work efficiently in that temperature. Okay, so when the temperature increases, this will reduce the temperature activity until a certain point. Okay, so if you put an enzyme inside of a hot water, not so hot, 60 degrees Celsius actually, okay, it will stop working. The enzyme will stop working. Okay, and we say the enzyme active site, where is my, okay, the active site will change. Okay, so for example, if the active site look like this, it will change into, maybe it looks like this now. Okay, so when the active site change, we say that the enzyme denature. Okay, when the active site change, the substrate cannot bind anymore, so no more reaction. Okay, so no more reaction. Okay, now next one, that one is the how the temperature affect the enzyme. The next one is the pH. Okay, you see the graph is very similar. Okay, it's a peak graph and then go down. Okay, peak graph go down, same like temperature. Okay, so now your enzyme, same like temperature, it need an optimum pH. Okay, so you know pH. Now, do you know what is pH? Okay, pH measure what? pH measure the amount of, if this is one is chemistry lah, H plus ion, okay, and hydroxyl ion in your in the chemical. Okay, so if it acidic, okay, it has a lot of H plus ion, so the value of the pH is very low. Value of the pH, like for example 2, right, means the amount of the H plus ion is a lot. Okay, now why does it matters? This H plus ion, okay, it will change the charge at the active site of the enzyme or at the surface of the substrate. So your enzyme, right? So this H plus ion, when there's too much, okay, it will change the active site, okay, of the enzyme. Okay, or you can also change the surface of the substrate. That's why when it's not in the correct pH, it cannot function effectively lah. Okay, so we say the enzyme substrate cannot be formed. Okay, so example that you need to understand and memorize the pepsin. Okay, pepsin is your stomach juice. Okay, it's the enzyme in your stomach juice. Okay, your stomach juice is very acidic. Okay, so it works in 2.4 pH. Okay, your amylase, this one found in your saliva. Okay, your saliva to digest the food. Okay, this one is neutral, pH 7. Trypsin, I forgot trypsin is where. If I'm not mistaken, it breaks down lipid, but I forgot which part of your body. Okay, now this one works in the alkaline. Okay, a big alkaline, which is pH 8. Okay, so the pH 1 is returned to the optimum level. This is the optimum level. Then the activity of the enzyme will restore. Okay, kalau dia lari sikit kan pH here. Okay, but then we went back to this pH, then the enzyme can restore. But then if the enzyme are put in a very extreme cases here, okay, you see here, this is a very extreme pH. Okay, then same like temperature, it will also denature. Okay, so tadi kita ada temperature and then we have pH. Okay, 2 more and then I'm done. Okay, now I'm done with this enzyme thing. Okay, next one, we have the substrate. Okay, how does the substrate concentration affect the enzyme action? Okay, so you see this graph. Okay, if you see this part over here, okay, here is the substrate concentration. So you have a lot of substrate. You add a lot of A, you add a lot of A. This is a substrate lah. A, okay. So when you add a lot of substrate, there will be a lot of effective condition between the substrate and the enzyme. So the rate of reaction will increase. It will increase until this maximum level. Okay, because your rate of reaction will become constant because something is limiting. Although you have a lot of substrate, right? I have a lot of substrate, but your enzyme, you didn't change the enzyme value. Maybe you have 3 enzymes. Okay, so at start you only put 1 substrate. So 1 substrate can only bind with 1 enzyme. So the rate of reaction is very low. But when you add a lot of substrate, right? So this substrate will, why is it A? Okay, it will bind to the E, okay, so that it will increase. But then up to a certain point, because you only have 3 enzymes, right? So it will become the limiting factor. So the rate of reaction cannot increase further. Okay, I don't know if I'm making sense to you. Now, last one is the effect of enzyme concentration. Enzyme concentration. I do. Why is it like this? Okay, what has the closest? Okay, enzyme concentration. Oh, okay. The picture closes it. Concentration. Okay. Now this one is the same like substrate concentration. So at first you put 1 enzyme. Okay. Later on you put 2, and then you put 3 enzymes, and then you put another 3. You put so many enzymes, so you will see that the rate of reaction increases. Very straightforward, very logical, because there will be more active site, so more binding with the substrate. Okay, but then up to a certain point, okay, there will be no more substrate and the rate of reaction will become constant. Okay, this one no more like actually. If there's no substrate, suppose this, there will be no more rate of reaction, then they stop lah kat situ. Okay, kalau tak tambah substrate, then you cannot increase further. Okay, so yeah, done with that one. Okay, remember the factor, we have temperature, pH, substrate concentration, and also the apa tu concentration. Okay, now last one, this one very quick. Okay, now what are the application of enzyme in our daily life? Okay, the keyword is the immobilized enzyme. Okay, so if you work in the industry, you work in the factory, you will see a lot of immobilized enzyme. Okay, what are immobilized enzyme? Okay, this is like a bead, right? Okay, inside of this bead have lactase. Okay, so the enzyme are combined with what we call a beads, what you call that in agarose bead, okay? So if you have seen that beads before that you put in a fish tank, right? That one, okay, you put an enzyme in it, okay? Now it's not in the liquid form. It's now in a solid form, okay? Solid form. So it had become the immobilized lactase, okay? Originally, lactase will be in liquid lah, so now it becomes solid. So you put in this container, and then you pour the milk, okay, the milk from the cow, yeah? You pour the milk, okay, and then it will pass through all these enzymes. Later on, the milk that came out from this will become lactose-free milk, okay? Now, why we need to do lactose-free milk is because when you grow older, right? As you grow older, inside of your body, you will make less lactase, okay? So after you drink milk, you will feel very uncomfortable, especially for the older people, they will feel uncomfortable, okay? So they need to drink the lactose-free milk, okay, in order to feel, to not make their stomach uncomfortable lah, okay? So that these immobilized enzymes are very useful because you can repeatedly use the enzyme because it resists to changes, okay? It cannot be affected, it can be affected, but less likely affected by the temperature, by the pH, okay? So it's a very good enzyme we use in the factory. Okay, other contour, what are the other You need to know all these contour, okay? So it's proteases, okay? So it's like in a detergent, right? Some have proteases for you to remove the protein stain, okay? Also used to separate fish skin, to tenderize meat. How about amylase in your mouth? Yeah, you can remove the starch, okay? It's found in the detergent. Okay, also you can convert the starch to sugar when you want to make syrup, okay? Lipase also in the detergent to remove the fat stain, okay? Also used in the ripening of the cheese, okay? And used to remove fat from the fish, okay? The name give away a lipase, break down the fat, okay? Last one is trypsin, sorry, so many typo. Okay, trypsin, okay, it's used to extract fur from the animal to make the leather, okay? So the original animal skin have fur, so you put trypsin to extract the fur lah, so you get this nice handbag over here. And then that's all, no more. Okay, any question on this chapter? Okay, I finished already. It's a very dry, boring chapter, very, very super boring, okay? But again, it's very crucial for your understanding, okay? Now, if you don't have, oh no, I don't have battery. Okay, let's play a quizzes if you don't have question. Okay, let's play one quizzes and then we discuss what we want to do later. 12 of you. Let's play teen mode. Can teen mode? Teen mode, yeah. Teen mode. Okay, let me share the link to the chat. Or the Telegram also can. Let's see Telegram. Please. Okay, only 10 questions. Just to test your understanding. Oh, got question from what this Whitley is now. Like the structure which you think is super hard. I think the harder will be the essay question is harder, I think. Is it? The essay question is harder. No, I think the objective question is harder. So why you got no internet one? Wait ah. Wait ah. Okay, we need another you are 11. 48. Okay, we need another 2 of you. Okay, I'm gonna wait another 1 minute and they're gonna start. Okay, can you even hear me? Where is my Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording because I think we are done. Okay, so no more waiting because I don't want to waste any more time. Can I start? Where is another 2 of you? 48. What we have another? I don't know where are you. Okay, never mind. Just start. Okay, I'm gonna start the. I'm gonna start the. I'm gonna start. Okay. Oh, done already. Okay. Oh. Where's the? Oh my God, what happened to the? Oh my God. Let me just. Can I have my? Hey, where is the one that you do just now? Hey, yeah, where did it go? Where did it go? Just now you play this one. Now it's all. Where's my? Oh my God, it's just disappeared. Oh my God, I don't know. I didn't see the winner. Who is the winner just now? Ah, anybody saw? What are the group? Okay, now there's one question I noticed that I didn't actually. Okay, sorry. I think I accidentally pressed something. I think I pressed backward. Okay, and then the whole quiz is gone. Never mind. Okay, but I want to see which one you are the weakest. Okay. Uh, now I cannot. Okay, it's okay. Then I just explain everything. Okay, so now this one become R, and then say it put in a heat. So as every time they say about heat or very extreme pH, now the word will be denaturation. Okay, the answer is denaturation. Okay, now next question. I'm so sorry, I don't know what have you. Now this one is the lock and key. So the Q will be the enzyme. Okay, the P will be the substrate, the R will be the product. So the answer will be the yellow color there. Okay, this one I think all of you got it correct. Now, this one, okay, I think I forgot to finish the question. Okay, so the answer for this one is, okay, diagram show the synthesis. Where is the question I typed? This diagram show the synthesis of enzyme in a cell. What is the question? I forgot. Okay, the question is, aduh, how can you forget the question? I only write the introduction. Yeah, which question I pick from? Okay, so I think it is referring to the T. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, if there are no the T structure there's not available. Okay, now the T structure is the ribosome. Sorry, I forgot the question. Yeah, okay. Where there's no ribosome, then you cannot synthesize the enzyme. Okay, that is the answer. Okay. All right, sorry. Okay, next one. Enzyme what are the correct enzyme and application? If you cannot answer this one correctly, it's okay because you just learned this. Okay, you haven't, it didn't stick to your mind yet. Oh, got renin and papain. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I teach renin, but in your textbook don't have renin and papain. Okay, so the answer for this one is all of them is correct. Okay. Why they like to ask question that is not in your textbook? Okay, so extra information, we have renin and papain. Okay, also can be used to, okay, to okay, to tenderize the meat and also coagulate the cheese. Okay, so the other name for that is a lipase. Renin is renin is an example of lipase, while papain is another example for protease. Okay, these two is the example name enzyme for protease and lactase. Okay, okay, again. Now this one figure show the structure of A become B. Now what will affect this? What cause denaturation? Okay, the answer will be the pH and the temperature. Okay, all other factor will not affect like that. Okay, which of the following graph represent the pH of the rate of reaction by trypsin? Now, trypsin are a bit alkaline. Okay, so it will go towards. No, this one is bad. Trypsin. Right is the answer. This one. Yeah, I picked the wrong answer. Trypsin is alkaline. Okay, so that is the answer. Yeah. So it's more alkaline. So the graph will be move towards the alkaline part. The peak will be at the alkaline part lah. Okay, now for the A, this one is for neutral enzyme. Okay, this one is for acidic. This one also acidic. Okay, next question. Graph figure show the effect of temperature on the rate of enzyme catalyzed reaction. Which of the following is correct? Okay, the correct one will be when the temperature is optimum, the enzyme catalyze the reaction at the maximum rate. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, now the table show the result obtained from an experiment. Investigate the temperature on the activity of amylase. What are the inference? Okay, now inference is you give a reason. Okay, what are the reasons you think can be made based on this observation? Okay, in the tube R, okay, the time taken to complete the hydrolysis of starch is the quickest. Okay, you see 3 minutes only. So this is the optimum temperature. Okay, that is the reason why is it so fast lah. Okay, and then last one, not last one. Now figure show the relationship between the rate of reaction and substrate concentration. Okay, now what does it here again I forgot to type the question. When the concentration of the substrate increase, more product is produced because more substrate molecules are available to bind to the active site of the enzyme. Okay, I think the question asks you to explain from 0.5 to 1.0. Okay, again. Okay, your teacher copy paste only. Okay, copy paste only become like this. Okay, which enzyme work best at 1.5 to 2.5? That will be the trypsin. Okay, the trypsin will be the one. Okay, now if you get a lot of wrong, don't worry. It's because you just learn. You need to give your time, your brain to digest the concept. Okay, now any more question? I'm so sorry about the question. So lousy, I mean. Yeah, Minna, stop sharing. Stop. Am I sharing right now? Stop sharing. Hey, I have 1 more minute only. Any more question? Okay, if there is no question, that is actually all for today. Later on, I will text you the objective quest. I will send you the answer for the objective question I give you, the paper that I give you, right? I will send you, and you can mark yourself. Okay, if you have any question that you don't understand, you can PM me directly during this holiday. I will answer your question lah. Okay, all right. Any more question? If there's no more question, then that's all for today. Thank you for your participation. Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you. Have a nice